Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, Susan Likes This and That. I'm Susan, your host for this huge second part 2 of the Hobby Lobby Christmas discounted merchandise. So as y'all know, if you watch my other videos, go watch my other videos, that it was 60% off first, a couple days after Christmas. And then I went back. I didn't buy anything 60% off because I knew. So then I had asked the lady, the manager, if she knew when the stuff was going to go on sale. And she said she didn't know, that basically it just comes down from corporate. They get an email and for me to check the website. So I checked the website the next morning. It was 80% off. And so I went back and bought a ton of stuff, which is in a video link below. So I couldn't help myself. And I went back, took a chance, and hoping for the 90% off. So I got there at 9 in the morning when they opened, and there was already people in there, and it was 90% off. So I was happy. There was a lot of people there this time compared to the 80%. Yeah, there was a lot of people there compared to the 80%. I got literally stuck like in some of the aisles because there was one lady who just planted herself in one spot and just stay there and didn't really, understand that people needed to get by, and just so we all had to kind of, I don't know, we got by her. We just had to let her know that we needed to come by. But there was still a good amount of stuff left because I got a bunch of stuff sitting right here to show you that I'm excited about. Some for me, some was retail arbitrage, which for those that don't know, that's when you buy something and you can resell it for profit. That's what you do. Nothing wrong with that. So I did have one person on my last video, I think it was, tell me I was greedy, and I don't know, they just little name calling. And ladies, we all know we get these kind of people, these trolls that come into our channels, and 90% of the time they have no channel of their own and no subscriber, and they're just some person out there who, yeah. But anyhow, so it's called a retail arbitrage. It's when people go in, it's business. You go in and you buy something at a discount and you can sell it. It's not price gouging. It's not like I would go buy something for, say I got it for $2 and I'd sell it for $85. That would be weird. Or selling something that somebody needs in an emergency and then hiking the price up. That's not what this is. Most of y'all with common sense know that that's not what it is. Just like anybody on eBay, 85 million people on eBay, along with me, you buy something at a discount or used or at a garage sale or thrift, and you can resell it. Yeah, 90% of the stuff on eBay is not new. So, but for that one person who snuck in there, no, it's called retail arbitrage. My light is falling. I have that new little light I showed you guys, which I actually really like. I got it for Christmas. But anyhow, it's okay to do this. So some of the stuff is for me, and some of the stuff is to resell. I bought a bunch of stuff a couple years ago and resold it, and over 2 years I made a profit. So I also had someone tell me, she's like, no, of course, no subscribers, no channel. And if you don't like talking, just fast forward through this. She's like, hey lady, that's what she said. Hey lady, I just came to your channel and I'm not coming back. You're talking too much. I'm like, well, that's what YouTube is. It's giving information. It's talking. It's interacting. So bye-bye. Yeah, but we get these, the other ladies who, there's a community of us that know we all get these ones who just slip on in and want to say something and have an opinion and slip on out. Say it to my face. Anyhow. So if you don't like to talking, I do like to share stories. I do like to talk as I'm showing you things. If you don't like that, just kind of fast forward through that stuff. But no snarky comments are necessary because we just all want to get along here. I love 99.9999% of my subscribers. Actually, I probably like 100% of my subscribers because the ones that are not nice just kind of go away or we get rid of. So anyhow, my channel, I'll do what I want. If I want to talk and tell stories, that's what I'm going to do. Because I like to share, and I love hearing other people's stories when I'm on y'all's channels too. Love it. So anyhow, let's get into this. I got a bunch of stuff to show you. Let's go. Okay, rant over. Let's go. There's a, you know what? I never would say how I felt about stuff. Then menopause came. Well, ladies, you know, when menopause comes and hits, you get less of a filter and you want to say what you want to say, which is one of the benefits of menopause because you just don't have a filter. Okay, we got this for me. I thought this was cute. I love a good boy band. NSYNC, Backstreet Boys, all of them. I love them. Love them. But I saw this. Look, boy bands. Little Christmas ornament cassette. It looks like a cassette, doesn't it? So I saw this and I was like, yes, please. I love a good boy band. In fact, when I'm in like Walmart plays some good music, y'all. When you go to Walmart, sometimes like going to the club. I used to go to the club back in the day and they play some good music, but Walmart plays some really good music. You know who else plays good music? You know who doesn't play good music actually is Goodwill. Their music's not good. Anyhow, but you can be in Walmart and a song will come on. It's just like, I want to just dance so bad. I actually did one day. Or was that Target? No, I was in Walmart one day and I started just, I don't know what it was. And some guy came around the corner. He's like, oh, girl. He's like, you look like you're having a good day. I said, yes, I am. And it was just a good song playing. I was just getting my groove on. All right. I got 4 of these Hello Kitty satin pillowcases. Look at these. So $24.99 normally, 90% off. So yes, I took these. I like Hello Kitty. I actually play Hello Kitty on my Switch. It's really fun. But look at these. Look at the pillowcases. So this is not, I don't think this is, I'm going to keep these for me, but $24 they were selling these pillowcases for. So I don't know how much I'm going to sell them for, but I'm going to sell them. When I go to resell something, when I'm listing it, I'll look up what the comps are. So now price gouging would be if I looked at the comps and say the comps for that were, they were selling for like $9.99 and I was selling them for, 18 or 20. And that would be a little high. Okay, I saw these. These were cute. And I don't know. I think it says elf on them. How many did I get? Now, this was when I was like just grabbing everything. Everything will sell on eBay eventually. So this is elf, but look at these. Oh, that's who this is. The set of mini Christmas ornaments. But look who's on there. Look at all the little characters. Look, it's got a little narwhal. It's got, look, all of them. The penguin. How cute are those? It's got, look, Papa Elf, I think, down there. But I grabbed 2 of these. I don't know if there's even more than 2 left, but I grabbed 2 of these. These will definitely sell for sure. And if you have those are probably for like a smaller tree. And somebody might have an elf-themed tree. So, but when I'm grabbing stuff, I was just grabbing a bunch of stuff because when it's 90% off, I will grab way more than if 60 or 50 or even 80%. When it's 90% off, I'm just going to buy a bunch of it. And, I'm going to say, oh, you took all of them. I didn't take all of anything. I always left something behind. But that's the whole point of when it's 90% off, they want you to take it all. I thought these were really cute. These little charms, these bluey charms. I got 4 of them. $6.49, 90% off. So do the math. It's a great deal. But look how cute those are. These little bluey charms. Christmas 2025, 2 pieces, $6.49, 90% off. Grabbed 4 of those. There might not be any comps for those. I don't know. But they're really cute. So I grabbed a bunch of those. This I grabbed, not for me, but I thought these were cute. There was just one hanging there, but Cheetos. I thought these were cute. Little Cheetos ornaments. $17.99 was the regular price. Then it would have been 50% off of that. So it was never really $17.99. It was always, because their Christmas stuff pretty much starts out 50% off, then 60, then 80. I got it for 90% off. So happy about that. I really wasn't going to buy a bunch of stuff, but then I was stuck in that aisle and I just had nothing to better do. It was just, if I'm stuck there, I might as well just start grabbing stuff. And there was a lot of this stuff that you see here is like, I was kind of stuck. If you've been to the 90% off sale at Hobby Lobby, you know what I mean by stuck. So I just started grabbing things. But they did not have, I think I put away some of their stuff. Not everything was out. Like they used to have tons of what are these called? Oh my gosh. The tags, the gift tags. There was hardly any gift tags. But these were cute. What's the price on them? $5.99, 90% off. So I thought this, but there was maybe 3 gift tags hanging, where I remember last year there was a ton of gift tags. So I don't know if they come in, because I know there was hardly any, there was no, like, rarely, there's hardly any placemats or runners. I didn't see any of the, like, the linen and napkins, nothing. Or last year there was a bunch. I bought a bunch and I sold a bunch. So what was there, I grabbed a couple, and here's what I'm saying, defending myself. There was a stack of these nice table or placemats left, and there was a girl standing next to me looking at them also. And I grabbed my 6 and I pulled them off, and I said, I'm leaving. I left some for her also, and I was like, I didn't take the 8, which I could have taken 8 for a setting of 8, but there was actually, I think, 5 more left. So I took my 6, and she grabbed some. We started chit chatting, but I didn't sit there and just grab the whole pile of them. I don't do that. I just don't do that. So I'm not going to be, accused of doing something I don't do. These, I wasn't sure about these. They're pretty. They're like this pretty pink Merry Christmas dish towels. I was stuck in the aisle. $15.99. So I saw a lot of people grabbing these, and there's actually 2. There's actually 2 of them. So I did grab these. I thought they were pretty. I won't use them because I'm not like a pink Christmas decorating person. But if someone had the like the Grinch, that would kind of fit in with the brighter colors decorations. So, all right, I got more to show you. Got more to show you. So if you don't mind, if you're watching and you like what you see, hit the like button. The like button helps me out. It sends me out into the YouTube universe. Hit the like button. It's free. Hit the subscribe button. It's free to subscribe. Just try to make sure you're publicly subscribed, but please hit the like button and the subscribe button. Hit it right now. 3, 2, 1. Hit the like button. Helps me out. And I appreciate it. I appreciate all my subscribers. I have great subscribers. I love you guys. You guys are great. Got some bows. Okay, so I didn't grab any of these bows the first time because I really don't like these bright color bows. I like the primary, like the red and the blue and the silver and whatever. These are kind of the Grinch type, colors. But I think I grabbed 1 bag of these. Just to have a little variety for next year. $9.99, 90% off. I did grab, and they do have nice bows. Word of advice though, if you're storing stuff for next year, it's not great to put your bows in your attic. It doesn't hurt the bow, but it hurts the adhesive. So when you go to adhere it to a gift the next year, if it's been up in a hot attic, like in Florida, when it's probably 120 degrees up there, it messes with the adhesive, and you'll go to stick it. I had some this year. I had to use tape also because they didn't want to stick because they had been up in the attic. And I was like, oh, that's right. It gets pretty hot up there, and that probably wasn't a good idea. All right, I'd already grabbed some of these at 80% off, but I love gift bags. It's just easy to wrap. I grabbed all these gift bags. So $6.99, and these are $7.99. I just think the little dots, 5, so 5, 10, so 15 gift bags, 90% off. And I like the little polka dots, are really cute. I'd grab some other gift bags, but this is all they had left as far as the gift bag designs. I got some kind of cuter designs at 80% off, but I went ahead and grabbed some of those because I do like gift bags. I mean, I like wrapping paper also. I did grab some wrapping paper. I think I already showed you the wrapping paper, 80% off. There was no wrapping paper left, at least 10 minutes after I got down the aisle. Someone had grabbed it all. Someone grabbed all the wrapping paper because I saw it in their cart. I saw a lot of things in people's carts who got there maybe just 5 minutes before me, went down the aisles. Maybe they knew exactly what they were looking for, and they sniped a lot of stuff very quickly at 90%. They were there when the door opened. So I was there maybe 10 minutes after the door opened, and they had already grabbed a lot of the stuff. All the Christmas trees, they had already grabbed all the Christmas trees, even the small ones. And I saw one lady grabbing a bunch of these, and I'm not really, like, this is kind of the Grinch decor also, but I think I am going to stick a couple in these trees, in my tree next year. I got 4 of these, 4 of these. They were $5.99, so 90% off, but I grabbed 4 of these, and I tried to, I put these on the bottom of my cart so the glitter wouldn't get all over everything. Very glittery. I'll probably put these in like another bag to store them. But I didn't want the glitter to get on everything else. There was so much glitter, you guys. When I was checking out, there was glitter everywhere. My cart was like getting stuck on the glitter going down the aisles, like, because there was so much glitter and stuff on the ground. But when you go to check out at Hobby Lobby at Christmas time, the cashiers, they have little brooms. So when someone comes up with a bunch of glittery stuff, they literally have, because I saw her do it. She broomed off all the glitter onto the floor in front of me. My cart had a hard time going again. But they broom off in between. If it's glittery, they broom it off so the glitter doesn't get on your stuff, which I appreciate. But she broomed it off. The lady before me had a ton of glitter, and it was like white, snowy looking glitter, but she broomed it all off on the ground. So, all right, I got these to sell. There were several of these left. $36.99 was the actual price in the beginning, but it's these bluey wall decor. $36.99. This is what it's supposed to look like. You want to kind of hang it. $36.99. But this bluey wall decor. See how it has the string going through it? See the string? So $36.99, 90% off. I grabbed two of them. There were several. There was probably 6 or 7 left. So I grabbed 2 of these. These will be to sell. So like I said, if I sell those, I know that when someone goes to buy those next year, it will be 50% off that. But not everything, the way you sell things is those might not be available next year for 2026. So they're not going to be available. Someone might still want that. So they won't find it in the store. Then I'll have it and I can sell it. So I don't know what I'll sell it for. Less than 50% of that, most likely. All right, I grabbed these. I used to have on our Christmas tree, and y'all have seen my Christmas tree. Like I used to have I haven't done it in the past maybe 3 years, like 4 like big ribbons going from the top to the bottom, and they just got kind of janky, and then I don't even know where they are. Maybe I threw them away, but I grabbed some brand new ribbons for next year to put on my tree from the top to the bottom. And I got these designs. So you know what? Yeah, well, maybe I'm gonna have a Grinch tree next year. No, I'm not. But this will match those glittery swirly cue stabby end thingies I just showed you. This will match that. The glittery things I just showed you. This is hanging down my tree with my normal decor and those stuck in there and some of those brighter color bows. That would look pretty, but it's not going to be a quote Grinch tree because I don't have a bunch of Grinch ornaments. But this with the bows underneath the tree and those glitter things I just showed you, that'll look nice. My tree's still up. Like I told you guys, I'm leaving my tree up all through January because it makes me happy and I feel like it. I just don't want to take it down. I'm going to leave it up through when I put up my Valentine's stuff in February. There's a Valentine's collaboration coming up also, so hang tight for that. It's going to be February 14th on Valentine's Day. It's coming out. More details to come on that. But I'm going to leave it up till Valentine's Day because I have a lot of Valentine's decor. I'm going to, of course, go probably buy some more. But it's up. It makes me happy. All my Christmas decorations are up. Rudolph's back there. See Rudolph? Lewis, remember I showed you, y'all went with us to Lowe's, my Lowe's thing with Lewis and I. It's pretty funny, actually. It's a cute video. But he bought that. He bought it. He had to get it online, but he bought that. So, and you know what the funny thing is? Here comes a little story. Not a long story. Dottie was here. Christmas Day. My mom was here. We never turned the dang thing on. We never turned the motion thing on for it to come on. It sings the whole Rudolph song from them, and it talks like Rudolph from the Rudolph. It's realistic. The whole spiel that it does, we forgot to turn it on and let it do its thing. So I don't know. I mean, it's the same thing. We had baby back ribs. Fast forward if you don't want to hear this. It's funny though. We had baby back ribs like I told you, and I made some homemade potato salad. I forgot to make everything else. Lewis brings the ribs out, and I'm like, oh dang. I had made a big thing of macaroni and cheese the night before. Forgot to bake it. Takes at least an hour. I forgot to make my cowboy baked beans, they're delicious. I didn't even make them. I forgot to put in the green beans. I had like these really neat green beans that I needed to put in the oven. Forgot to do that. I was going to make Dottie some of the reindeer stuff with the powdered sugar and the vanilla and the cereal and stuff from M&M's. Forgot to make that. I have all the ingredients. Forgot to make that. So for Christmas dinner, we had baby back ribs and potato salad. All right, I'll be right back. All right, so that's how our Christmas dinner went. But anyhow, we had a good time. We were just so busy, and we had nibbled on a bunch of stuff. I had deviled eggs and other things we nibbled on. So we weren't starving when it was time to eat. So but I did cook the macaroni and cheese the next day, and I took some to Jordan and Star, and I took it all to Jordan because, yeah, I ended it all at Jordan's and some for us. So it got cooked. It got given. All right, so I wasn't going to grab one of these, but then I did. There was, and those, yeah, I grabbed a, what did the other ones, I showed it the other one, I got a 60%, I got this one 80%. This little thing's just not working, but there was one like young guy grabbing all of these, excuse me, grabbing all of these for his grandma or his nana or whatever. And he was just grabbing them. So I saw one up top, and all I said was, excuse me, can you hand me that, please? And he was like, and he pulled it down and he handed it to me because I wanted one too. So I have this, and I have the other one that I got. So $31.99 normally, 90% off. Happy about this. I wish the other one I showed you lit up. So I'm like, yeah, I grabbed one of those. So I said, oh, can you hand me one of those, please? And he's like, here you go. But he had like 6 of them. So I wanted one for myself. All right, this is what I was telling you there wasn't very many of, which usually there was tons of this kind of thing. I had already grabbed 2 at 60% off, and they still had, and this is the only one they had. Normally $34.99. I grabbed 2, and I already showed you the placemats I got to match. I grabbed 6, but very nice. This will 100% sell, and I got placemats to kind of match. But there was one left just laying there, so I grabbed it for 90% off. I'm like, let me just grab another one. That will 100% sell. And I got these. So they had several of these left. I tried to grab the ones that looked like they were in the best shape. I think they're really cute. Some of them are a little stained, a little janky, but I think I grabbed the nicest ones. But it's a Santa Pocket Advent. So I think what you do is you put your stuff in the, I'll show you what it looks like. But it was normally $14.99. That's what the tag says. So here's it, hangs down. It's longer than this. It hangs down. I'll show you the picture on the back in a second. But this kind of, you hang it, this felt, and you stick little things in these pockets. I thought it was really cute. But here's what it comes with here on the back. It comes with this. So that's what it looks like, hanging down. And it just looks like it has little felt things. You put the numbers on there, the felt numbers. So very cute. And I guess you just stash it with things, maybe, chocolate kisses and stuff. So the kit includes 24 pocket advent, 24 sticker numbers, and 24 icons. So I grabbed 2 of these. Like I said, $14.99, 90% off. So I don't know if these will be available next year. Does it say? It says 2016 on it. So I'm not sure about that, but I did grab 2 of the ones that I thought looked the nicest that didn't have like any staining or anything. I'll have to store these kind of nicely so they just don't get, goobered up wherever I end up storing them. And this stuff that I'm going to sell, that doesn't go in the attic. That just goes right where I store my stuff because I have to be able to have it easily accessible. Because once I list this could sell, 2 days from now, or 2 days after I list it. Sadie's waiting to come in, as usual, in and out all day long. It's a little chilly here in Florida today. I think it's only going to be high of 70. And I know y'all, some of my girls up there, up north, Libby C and Tammy, TNT, Grace and Grit, and Jody's Cozy Cottage. I have a list below of some of the channels that I really like to watch. Also check out, I think, New York Grandma. They do, her and her brother do fun delivery boxes. I am trying to decide what my next box is going to be. I like fun delivered, but I'm going to do either an Amazon box next or something different. I want to try a different box and bring you guys a different box next. I'm just not sure. I'm going to decide and probably buy something today. I just don't know which box I'm going to get. I just don't want to get ripped off. I know you can go on Whatnot and get them sometimes, but I've heard, I don't know. I just have to do a little more research today on YouTube and Whatnot, and not Whatnot, but do a little more research today and see which one I can narrow it down to. If you guys know of a good box, drop it below and let me know. I just have to, in my mind, be like, it could be just a bunch of junk, but I want to try a different box. Fun delivered's great, but I want to try something different. So I'll be bringing you guys that soon also. All right, that is it for all my stuff. I'm really excited about my the little boy band. I think that's really cute. I've been just putting the new ornaments on the tree as I buy them, because that way I can just put them all away together. All right, so that's it. I hope y'all are doing well. I think we're all doing well now. Jordan's not sick anymore. Nobody's sick. We're all doing pretty good. This is like the first day back. Like Monday, Lewis had 2 weeks off. He went back to work today. Lily's at work. She starts nursing school tomorrow. She already did her orientation, but actual nursing school starts tomorrow officially. So that's exciting for her. Nothing really exciting coming up, just getting back to the grind. I'm going to try to start eating a little bit better. I mean, you know how Christmas is when you just like eat, and I can feel it too. I can feel kind of like the feeling. I just need to, get it together. But it's not easy. Eat less, move more. I mean, that's what I tell myself. I have a walking pad and I have a rebounder that's in the other room that I'm going to get my butt on and do that. It's easy enough to do. It's here. We quit the gym just because I don't go. So I have what I need here. Anyhow, but I'm just trying to do that. New Year's resolution, just get it together. I hear my washer going on the spin cycle. Can you hear it? Doing some laundry today. I had a mountain of it. Anyhow, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and there's also a hype button, a hype, HYP, hype button. I think you have to do it on your phone. But you only get 3 hypes a week. So hit the hype button, and I hype y'all's videos whenever I can. They give you like a limited amount though. So, but yes, just hit the buttons and it sends me out there. Drop a comment. The comments help also. And you can just say, hey, have a nice day. Just comments help also. They help us out. So that's it. Until next time, I'm not sure what the next video is going to be. I'm not sure. We'll see. In the next couple of days, you'll know because it'll be out there. All right. Until next time, take care and happy shopping.